Hello darts nuts, I'm going to review another set of darts here. These are the Unicorn Barneveld Phase 2A darts. I know it says Phase 2 on the back, on the box, but I'm pretty sure these are Phase 2A. These are a 90% tungsten dart and they only come in 25 grams. As you can see, it comes in the standard Unicorn box with the luxury MIDI wallet. I got these from Madhouse Darts, and I used the 10% forum discount for members, which brought the price down to £41.43 delivered. I am quite a big fan of Barney, but I've only had a few sets of these darts. I used to have the triple Bs, and I think this might be the first Unicorn Barney dart that I've bought. And obviously, with me seeing him at the Premier League using these darts, and with him playing so well, I thought I might as well treat myself to a set. So I just like the look of them with this gold section in the middle and this LP finish. 25 grams, maybe a little bit heavy for me, but I'll probably see that. As you can see, it comes with the Barneveld signature flights, World Champion flights. It's got alloy stems. I think that's looks like a medium, and it's pre-fitted with a rubber O-ring, so it'll fit snug onto your barrel. Obviously you can change the shafts and flights to suit yourself, and these particular darts are also fitted with grip points, or finger grip points. I might have to scuff them up a little bit though, because it's quite smooth and shiny, but the grip on these darts is really quite nice. I wouldn't say it's too aggressive, but it's got plenty of bite in it. But I'll put a close-up of the dart now so you can have a good look at it. Right then, here's a close look at the Barney Phase 2A Hybrid 25 gram darts. As you can see, it's got a silver point with finger grip grooves in it. The barrel is a classic straight barrel shape, but it's got a nice tapered nose. And obviously the main feature is this LP grip, which is etched into the barrel, and the fact that it's got these rings with the grooves in gives it a little bit of extra bite. And also this gold nitrate section in the middle is probably where the hybrid name comes from, because it's got the mixture of standard tungsten and golden titanium coating. I do really like this LP grip though. It's got quite a nice feel to it. It's quite a high level of grip. It's not like overly aggressive, but there's still plenty of bite to it. And I think this LP name comes from LP records, you know, the grooves that you get in recording the old vinyl records, because it's very closely spaced. I'm quite a close front gripper, like, so I'm probably not going to be gripping onto that golden titanium section, but I can't really feel any difference between that section and the rest of the barrel. So whether it's more to do for looks than functionality, it's hard to say, but it doesn't really feel any different on the rest of the barrel to the gold. So on the end of the barrel it's a little bit smooth, so if you like to grip at the very rear, you've got nothing there, but I know there's a few people who like gripping it around there, but not many. And it's got the Unicorn name with Barney's signature on the rear of the barrel, and then you've got your or what might be, I think these are either medium or tweeny size, it's a bit hard to tell, alloy stems, and it's pre-fitted with a rubber O-ring. And you've got your Barney signature flights. So that's your close look at the dart. Now I'll put a detailed picture up with all the measurements. Right, here's the detailed look at the Barney Phase 2A 25g dart. It's got a silver finger grooved point of 28mm. There's a tapered nose which starts off with a short section of 2.75mm before it goes into the main ring grip of the barrel. The old barrel has got this LP micro grip style finish over the rings. The front section of natural tungsten is about 13.7mm wide, and then it goes into a golden titanium coated section of about 17.26mm, and then there's another natural section of 10.2mm, and on the rear of the barrel is the smooth section with the Barney signature and the unicorn logo, which is 6.34mm. The overall length is 50.6mm and the width is 6.96mm. Alright, then I'm just going to measure the length and width of the barrels. It looks quite a longish dart for me, but let's have a check. It's a bit hard to tell sometimes, the looks can be deceiving. It's not as long as I was expecting. I thought it might be a little bit over 50, but it says 50.6mm, and it looks to be even width all the way from, apart from the very nose and the rear of the barrel. That says 6.9. It's actually wider than I was expecting. I'll just check, see if that's right. I didn't think it would be that wide. It doesn't feel as thick as that. So it's 6.9 millimeters. Alright, let's weigh the barrels. Let's see how they compare. That one is 25.31 grams. That one is 20, let's try that one again, 25.29. That's 25.3, so it's what, difference of 0.02 of a gram, so that's really close. It's nicely weight matched, and the full setup, if I can get it on, I probably can't, so the weight of the full setup as it's supplied is 27.54. Alright, we'll check the balance point. It should be a fairly simple balance by looking at the dart, the shape. So I'm guessing it's going to be somewhere in the middle of this skull section. Alright, just so it's pretty even weighted, that. It's very slightly to the front, but not much in it. And with the supplied shaft and flights, it moves a little bit towards the back, so just make sure that's level. Yeah, so it's just slightly above the centre there, so it's pretty even weighted. It's a really nice feel to the dart. and I do like that gold section in the middle. Alright then, let's give them a throw and see how they go. Alright, I'm just going to have a few throws with the Barneveld Phase 2A hybrid darts. I'm using the setup just as it comes, but I'm not really a big fan of these alloy stems but I'll just give them a few throws and see how it goes. My first impression with these is they actually feel quite heavy, even though it's only about 1 gram or 2 gram heavier than what I normally use. For some reason they feel quite heavy as I'm throwing the dart. I'm just holding it just in front of that gold section, maybe just a little bit on it. The darts themselves feel more grippy when I'm just running my thumb along the barrel, but they're not as grippy as I was expecting when I'm throwing the dart. I think it's because the grip is that close together. They seem to be dipping a little bit. It could be the weight. It's taking a while to get the hang of these. They're landing quite horizontal in the board, but I think that's probably more to do with the weight. Also, I don't think these Unicorn standard flights are as big as the standards that I normally use, so I'm probably not getting as much lift with the dart. I do think they're a great looking dart though. I like that gold section on them. Starting to get the hang of throwing them a little bit. I'm not sure it's the shafts and the flights that I'm having trouble with. I would say that the grip it's probably bordering between a medium and a high level grip, but I think it looks more aggressive than it is. It feels more grippy when you're like holding the barrel in your fingers and rubbing your thumb along it, but as you're releasing the dart, it's not really off-putting, so if you're worried about the grip being too aggressive, I wouldn't really worry about that. Yeah, well, that's as far as I can go with the test of these darts. I think they're not quite suited to my throw, and I'm not really sure yet whether it's because of the weight of the barrels or whether it's a combination of shaft and flights, because these are a little bit smaller than the standards that I normally throw. So what I'm going to do is, in the meantime, I'm going to try some new shafts. I might try some tweeny nylons and some bigger standard flights, and I'm going to give the darts another throw and see how they perform, and if they perform better I'll report about it on the review on the forum. But for most people who like a straight barrel dart, they're a very nice dart, and I think that grip is going to suit most people. But if you're worried it's going to be too aggressive, I wouldn't really worry about that. It kind of feels just like a micro grip, so it's just a strong enough grip that you can feel it, but it's not like an off-putting grip. So, and obviously the darts themselves, I think they look really nice. But one thing I'm not so keen on is these finger grip points. For one thing, when I'm holding it myself, I'm resting right near the end of the point, so I'm not really getting any effect from those grooves. But the thing I don't like is sometimes when the dart's in the board, especially on this board, which is got quite a soft sisal there, sometimes as you're pulling the dart out it seems to catch on those grooves, so it might cause some damage to the board, especially if you get it near the wire. So I would be careful about that, but that's just a nitpicking thing really, because you can easily change the points. But overall it's a nice dart, but I don't think it quite suits me. So that's the end of the review. Thanks for watching.